Hi friends, you're watching movie reviews with Raghuram. ASUR Season 2, all the episodes are now available on Jio Cinema. Towards the end, friends, last two episodes have thrilling moments like God versus Demon, like Kalki versus Kali. Our villain Shubh in this ASUR web series considers himself as Kali, like in Kali Yuga. He wants to take the world to the end of the Kali Yuga, and then he expects a combat with the Kalki, and he wants himself to win, write a fresh order for the world. The world will get destroyed, no bother. We will write a fresh order from where fresh new rules and regulations will run the world. So that is what he thinks, that he is an incarnation of Kali. Shubh, that is our Asur killer, is behind the mask always. With his intimidating voice, is giving commands to his followers to commit some heinous crimes here and there, giving his own theories of substantiation to them. He has become a big headache and a challenge, and he is always 10 steps ahead of the collective forces of CBI, police, forensic department, and also ATF. So he has become a menace and he has become a big headache. So all these people collectively working together, CBI, forensic, ATF, police, everybody has to run in the timeline in the race against time to stop Asur from making major attacks and to abort his mission, his wrong intentions. Asur has his own theories which he is substantiating them to be really good for the world, for the next order. Now, can these people stop that person? Who is he behind the mask? Coming on the screen everywhere, hacking the systems and giving voice commands, committing crimes like heinous crimes, like a triple attack which happens here, a Nakshatra attack he is planning, and the final attack in the last two episodes, which would destroy big masses of people with modern nuclear weapons, sonic bomb, and other things. These people, collective force, have to stop him, stop Asur, stop Shubh. Can they do that? They know the name, they don't know the face. Where to stop him, how to stop him, how these people find the clues. Can they abort the Nakshatra mission? Can they Nakshatra attack? Can they abort the last big menace, destructive plan which Shubh has made? To know all these things, you need to watch the web series. There is attacks and counter attacks. There is games and counter games. A cat and mouse game going on between one person Shubh and all these forces. The collective intelligence of all these forces fail to come to the terms of finding him, his ways, where he is and how he is operating. Friends, in the last two episodes, since there is Asur, there should be some counteracting force there. In the last two episodes, we get a god also. We get the Kalki. Who is that Kalki? Where did Kalki come from? That concept has been covered. The Kalki versus Kali concept, the oral debate, and later the Kali, that is our Asur or Shubh, throws a big challenge to Kalki Avatar. You need to do these to prevent the mass destruction. Prove yourself as God. Shubh also believes that he is God. He comes with an Asur mask, but he believes that he is a God who can create the future, who is planning the future, who has perfect plan in his hand. That's what his subordinates or his team, anybody working under Asur, thinks of like he's a god. Now, coming to the last two episodes, friends, there the god versus demon, the good versus evil, the Kalki versus Kali, the good intentions against bad intentions. Everything will come. And the web series ends in a note with some small loose threads, raising our question in our minds: will there be season 3? Evil never dies, but this could also be the end of the Asur series. But what happened ultimately at the last is what is totally contrasting, not totally, at least a major part of the web series was contrasting to the theories what we were expecting. 3 years long wait for Asur. We were always expecting, at least I was expecting, many people were expecting, I believe, that a strong mythological link will be given to this particular web series in a very interesting and intriguing way. Mythological connections are there here and there, but ultimately it proves to be a science fiction at last. What works here is artificial intelligence. Asur, Shubh, is totally manipulating the things, whatever he is doing, to bring a new order into the world is use of artificial intelligence. The data, the systems, the hacking. Ultimately, it becomes an artificial intelligence story, the hacking story. There is a technological war. We can see technical brilliance, friends, this web series has got. Asur should be watched, no doubt about that. Drop everything and watch this web series, because you hardly get to see web series which are made of this magnitude and this quality. But the mythological link, what we were expecting, by seeing the Asur mask is the link which is missing, is missing what I was expecting that to be. A strong mythological link. There are mythological links, as I already said, the Nakshatra attack and that this and the quotes of some mythologies are also there. Nonetheless, a strong mythological connection is what I feel missing in this web series. That is one small negative point. If that was strong and the intentions of Shubh or the Asur killer would have been more clear to us, why he thinks that the bad should prevail over the world, if that concept was justified, what went wrong? What made him to think that good people are not good people? He gives his own theories. Some theories are really believable and creates a debate in our mind. I think the director and the showmakers took pretty long time. They had a concept in mind. I think at many junctures they made some compromises in the story and finally brought artificial intelligence and science and technology to help Asur here instead of some mythological links which could have made the web series interesting. That is what I felt. They played safe in making this particular web series. Safe it's a good watch. I loved it. The second negative point would be the length of the episodes, number two, and a slow narrative here and there. The web series takes its own time. It could have just had that pace and speed is missing. Other than that, if you're expecting a pacey thriller, no. Thrill, suspense, intrigue, edge of the seat moments, mystery, everything is there. A lot of investigations are there. But if you're expecting a fast-paced story, for all those who are expecting this goes slow. Most episodes go slow in between. There are moments of tension, no doubt. There are a few episodes which are very catchy and which are very fast, which keeps you in the phase of tension so as to know what will happen. In spite of the mythological link strongly missed here, the God versus Demon episode in the last two episodes, that is interesting to watch. The flashback of Shubh, though we don't get answers for all our queries, but the life of Shubh, the Asur killer, and why he became that, what is his plan? How did he use the intelligence, artificial intelligence and technology? How did he create this war? How he is 10 steps ahead of collective intelligence of all the investigators. That particular part, flashback, is really interesting. The Asur hunt by the collective intelligence, fantastic. Every investigation, the detailing of the investigations carried on by this collective force to track down who is Asur, as the layers unravel, as the mystery opens up. And when you see Shubh in the 5th or 6th episode, the face is shown. He is not really intimidating, but a very good actor. So his role is also really good. And the Asur games, the damages he make, the triple attack, the Nakshatra attack, and the last couple of episodes, the games played by Asur using the artificial intelligence. Brilliant again. And we have a lot of collateral damages in this war, one versus many forces. Kesar, Rasul, Ishani, Nusrat, all these episodes or small stories connected to these people in the collateral damage is wonderfully crafted. The philosophy of Asur web series partly convinces you and partly doesn't convince you. But the philosophical thoughts from two sides, the good side and the bad side, are really good. And the dialogues explaining those philosophies is simply awesome. The technological war, the use of technology in conducting the crime from the Asur side and investigation from the collective intelligence of CBI, etc., is simply superb. The concept of cryptomony, the concept of web crimes, artificial intelligence, hacking, new generation explosives, all these things have been covered in a very good way. And the background music of Asur, simply superb. Every minute, the background music, along with strong performances, along with a very good story narrative, along with a tight screenplay, an engaging plot and story, and a curiosity what will happen next, will keep you hooked and booked. The direction is also good. And last but not the least, powerful cast ensemble. Author backed roles, friends. ArshadWarsi leads the team. What a brilliant actor, brilliant performance. Barun Sobti, Nidhi Dogra, Anupriya Goenka. These three are again the important characters in this web series. Amay Wagh as Rasul has a wonderful role, especially towards the end, last few episodes. He has different shades and layers to his character. Just watch for his role. Very good actor he is. Gaurav Arora as Kesar. Again, a very good performance. A big hats off and a big clap for Vishal Bansal for playing the role of teenage Shubh. What a wonderful actor Vishal is. Atharva Vishwakarma, the child artist, playing the role of Anant, introduced in the first episode and gets an expanded role in the last two episodes. Lovely child, wonderful acting. Aditi Shamprasad as Ishani really impresses. Short role, good role. Mayank Chang as Paul. He's a show stealer. Once he enters the story and changes the course of investigation, the authority which he shows, and brilliant acting of Chang, one of the characters I loved the most in season 2. Overall, friends, I liked ASUR season 2. It did not totally match up to the expectations, but it is a wonderful show, not only to watch but also not to miss. One of the best on the Indian screen, I should tell, for the different interesting components taken and webbed together to form a comprehensive mythological thriller, minus that magical mythological touch. Few negativities apart, ignoring everything, I would definitely go with a 9.5 out of 10 for ASUR Season 2. Don't miss this, friends. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.